actually in the left lane. That's just approaching Eglinton. There is a delay as a result approaching Don Mills. And southbound 400, we do have a stalled vehicle in the left lane south of Shepherd. Delay is approaching Shepherd to the 401. Get 20 times the points today at Shoppers Drug Mart when you load your offers with the PC Optimum app. Restrictions apply. See digital coupon for details. Your next report is in less than 10 minutes. And now with a look at the forecast, Denise Andriacci.
Partly cloudy this evening, mainly clear overnight, down to a low near 16 degrees. A fresher feel for Sunday. A mix of sun and clouds, chance of some afternoon isolated thunderstorms. Highs near 25 tomorrow, and then we're down to 15 Sunday night. Overnight tonight, 16 degrees.
21 degrees under clear skies right now downtown Toronto. City News time 10:03. We begin tonight with news out of Alberta, where a plane crash has killed all of the 6 people on board. The RCMP says that 5 passengers and 1 pilot were on the small aircraft traveling just west of Calgary. A Transportation Safety Board spokesperson says the single-engine type of PA-32 was on its way to British Columbia Friday night when it was reported overdue. He says after its emergency locator beacon was activated, it was found nearly 5 kilometers north of Kananaskis Village, which is just west of Calgary. Crews responded to the area early Saturday morning, but were informed there wouldn't be any patients to transport or assess. City News time 10:04. The SIU has updated details into their investigation following a deadly crash in Etobicoke this afternoon. They say just after 2 o'clock near Martin Grove and Dixon, officers in an unmarked police vehicle attempted to stop a man in a pickup truck, which was believed to be stolen. The man fled and crashed into a bridge. The truck then burst into flames, and the man was pronounced dead on scene. Northbound Martin Grove is still closed at Dixon. The westbound 401 ramp to Martin Grove was closed, but has just reopened. The SIU investigates any time a police officer is involved in an incident, which includes serious injury, sexual assault, death, or the discharge of a firearm. Today is time 10:04. 4 people are in custody after a crash near Brenner Boulevard and Lower Simcoe Street. Officers say they responded to the area for reports of a crash. Upon arrival, they saw a vehicle fleeing the area, striking others while doing so. There's no word yet on what the circumstances were leading up to the crash. No injuries have been reported. Brenner Boulevard has just reopened between Lower Simcoe Street and York. Police continue to investigate. City News time 10:05. Hamilton Police and several other agencies are searching for a missing teenager. The 14-year-old was last seen this afternoon in Lake Ontario. OCP, Hamilton Fire, and the Coast Guard are assisting with Hamilton Police's search. This is City News. 27 Metro grocery stores in the GTA are closed with thousands of workers on strike. Our Sophia Bagarustos has more on the failed negotiations between the union representing them and the grocer. Unifor National President Lana Payne spoke at a picket line this morning, saying that members found the deal was just not enough. They agree that this was a better deal than they've seen in a very long time. It's just not enough. It's not enough for them to live on. Full and part-time store clerks, including cashiers, department managers, pharmacy and Starbucks staff are the employees who are striking. Metro Ontario Incorporated says it's extremely disappointed that the deal was not accepted by workers. With 3,700 people striking, this is the largest strike in Unifor history. Unifor Local 414 President Gord Curry tells City News that despite some rain, picketers are ready to stand up for themselves.
You know, they're upbeat, and they've had enough. It was a clear message that they're not happy.
While the stores will be shut down, pharmacies inside the affected locations will be open. You can find a full list of the impacted stores on our website, toronto.citynews.ca. Sophia Bagarustos, City News. City News time, 10:06. Organizers of the Freedom Convoy protest are trying to get a $300 million class action lawsuit against them tossed out that was filed by Ottawa residents. Our Erica Corso reports.
The right to freedom of expression is the argument behind a planned motion to try and have the class action suit dismissed. Lawyers representing Freedom Convoy organizers Tamara Leach, Chris Barber, and at least 10 other parties are preparing to argue the lawsuit should be dismissed because their clients took to the streets of Ottawa as a way of expressing their frustration, and the lawsuit limits their right to do so. The matter on whether the case should be paused is expected to be debated during a court hearing in October. Now, lawyers for other defendants in the lawsuit BC port workers have voted to reject a mediated contract offer. The federal labor minister has ordered the Canada Industrial Relations Board to determine if negotiation resolutions are possible. City's Ronaldo Flores joins us with reaction.
Jasmine Gannett is the vice president of the Canadian Federation of Independent Business.
My own feeling is that whether or not the board could choose one way or the other, the government will not tolerate another strike, and they will seek to end the uncertainty very rapidly.
BC Maritime Employers Association expressing disappointment, believing the deal is favorable with a 19.2% compound wage increase, signing bonus per hour, and an 18.5% retirement lump sum increase. Last week, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau voiced his dismay.
This was unacceptable, just because, first of all, the impact on workers, on families, on businesses right across the country.
Minister of Labor Seamus O'Regan took to social media saying, quote, "We must bring stability back to BC ports for the workers and businesses that depend on them." Ronaldo Suarez, City News.
Looking for something new to check out this weekend? City's James Rankin has some recommendations in the latest Must Watch.
It's all about final appearances in the Must Watch this week.
I didn't come this time. Just a random
The second part of the third season of The Witcher is out on Netflix now. This is Henry Cavill's last performance as Geralt of Rivia before Liam Hemsworth takes over the role in season 4. If you'd rather watch something more realistic than fantasy, when you make it all the way to that final episode, don't be sad that it's over. Just be glad that you felt anything at all. The third and final season of How To with John Wilson premieres Monday on Crave. This docu-series, simultaneously heartfelt and humorous, is one of TV's best hidden gems. With the Must Watch, James Mackin, City News.
Your gas price update is next. This is City News 680.
Being a sleep expert in Sleep Country, I've met a lot of couples who can agree on everything, except what they want from a mattress. Plush or firm, cool or cozy. You don't need to choose. We can match you to a mattress and sleep essentials that have what you both need to get a great night's rest. Because at Sleep Country, we solve sleep.
Find a mattress with the right mix of comfort and support. Get a queen mattress for only $4.79 until Sunday at the Mix and Match event on Now at Sleep Country.
Now the City News gas price update, and Pro predicts no change at midnight. It'll hold at $1.70.9.
What's happening these days? Gas and food prices are through the roof, and mortgage rates are skyrocketing too. Talk about bad timing. Since bills, car payments, kids' lessons, and what about the fun stuff? You need room to breathe, and someone to help figure it out. You need New Borrow to show you how to solve your debt and save money with the equity in your home. Start your new tomorrow at newborrow.com.
Roto-Rooter is number 1 in the number 2 business. Not number 3 or 10, but number 1 in the number 2. And we've been that way since 1935. Number 1 in plumbing repairs. Number 1 in drain snaking and sump pumping. What's sump pumping? Something you really want somebody else doing. Pain in your drain? Remember the name. Roto-Rooter, number 1 in the number 2 business. And working 24/7, 365 to keep it that way. Call 1-800-GET-ROTO today. That's 1-800-GET-ROTO now.
City News Time, 10:11. Now traffic and weather together on the line. Here's Alan Stewart. Thank you, Danielle. This report is brought to you by AGM Renovations. Westbound 401 at Kiel in the Collectors. A collision here that we've just gotten word of. 2 right lanes are blocked in this case. You'll find delays in the Collectors approaching Kiel, and then it eases up after Kiel a little bit. We also have the ramp to Martin Grove reopen. It's been closed for several hours due to a collision and investigation, but you can access Martin Grove now if you're on the westbound 401. We do also, affecting the westbound 401 though, now have the express ramp to the Allen shut down. That's because of some construction. And then if you're on Dixon in either direction, you won't be able to access the eastbound 401. That's also closed for some construction. We're looking also at the northbound DVP. There is a collision in the left lane just approaching Eglinton, and there is a delay approaching Don Mills to Eglinton as a result. And then southbound 400 in the left lane south of Shepherd. Still a stalled vehicle blocking that left lane. And you can expect a delay approaching Shepherd to the 401. How about the money you save staying at home, you spend on your home? Increase your living space, finish your basement. Call AGM now and get a huge discount. Visit agmrenovations.com. Your next report coming up at 10:21. And now with a look at the forecast, here's Denise Andriacci.
The wet weather moved on. We've got some partly cloudy conditions for this evening, and then we are clearing out completely through the overnight. We're down to lows near 16. That humidity has really come down. It is just not as stuffy at all. Now, temperatures are going to be in the mid-20s for Sunday, and we're really not going to be having to deal with too much of in terms of a humidex tomorrow. Might feel a little bit warmer than our core temps, but that's it. So we have definitely seen a lot of that heat and humidity subside for now, and it's feeling a lot fresher through the evening hours. You might even want a light sweater if you're headed out. Our overnight low 16.
Right now in downtown Toronto, 19 degrees, mainly clear skies. City News Time, 10:13. The drug Ozempic is primarily used to treat diabetes, but it's become popular for weight loss. Many users report good results, but there are also reports of adverse symptoms.
The growing popularity and use of drugs like Ozempic and Wegovy have many touting the success for weight loss, but doctors are also sounding the alarm on the possible side effects. They can include what's called stomach paralysis.
We're seeing these isolated reports of patients who are suffering from stomach muscle paralysis, where food cannot empty out of the stomach.
ABC News medical contributor Dr. Darian Sutton says symptoms can include abdominal pain, bloating, and vomiting.
Taking care of patients who suffer from this diagnosis, it is absolutely brutal.
The advice, talk to your doctor about both the risks and benefits. Michelle Franzen, ABC News.
Your top stories in sports are next.
Hey there, I'm Todd C. Slater, the Simple Investor. The Bank of Canada continues to walk along interest rates, and some of you don't know what to do. Well, I have a solution for you, and it's simple. Our newest release gives you positive cash flow, hands-off ownership, and no tenant interaction. To find out more, go to thesimpleinvestor.com today. The Simple Investor. We make the world's real estate investment simple.
Unknown caller.
Hello? Congratulations! You won an all-expense-paid vacation to the Caribbean. No way, that's great. Well, just collect a few personal details and you'll be on your way.
There are some things in life you can't trust.
Let's start with your social. Right.
And there are some things you can, like the HP Smart Tank printer. With up to 2 years of ink included and outstanding print quality, you can always rely on the HP Smart Tank from HP, Canada's most trusted printer brand. Available at Staples.
Toronto's news. Now, this is City News 680. Everywhere.
19 degrees, mainly clear skies in downtown Toronto. Good evening. I'm Danielle Bain. Here are the top stories this hour. A plane crash just west of Calgary has left 6 people dead, 5 passengers and 1 pilot. It happened Friday night. When rescue teams got on site, they declared everyone dead at the scene. There were no survivors. The SIU has provided more details in an investigation after a man died following a crash in Etobicoke just after 2 o'clock at Dixon and Martin Grove. According to police, they believe that the pickup truck he was driving was a stolen vehicle, so when he fled, that's when he crashed into a bridge. The truck then went up in flames and he was pronounced dead at the scene. Time now for City News Sports. From Sportsnet 590 The Fan, here's Luke Shields.
The Blue Jays make it 3 in a row in a series win against the Angels.
Garcia, swing, and offers. Swing and an in, strike 3. The Blue Jays win the ball game, and they win the series. They take the first 2 from the Angels, dominating today 6-1.
Ben Shulman on the call. The Jays won in commanding fashion 6-1 and will go for the sweep tomorrow afternoon from the Rogers Center. Some bad news on the injury front for Toronto, though, as the team announced they placed closer Jordan Romano on the 15-day injured list with lower back inflammation. The two-time All-Star is tied for the most saves in the American League with 28. And a huge trade is agreed upon and approved in the major leagues. The New York Mets are sending 8-time All-Star and 3-time Cy Young Award winner Max Scherzer to the Texas Rangers. To the gridiron, where former Dallas Cowboys running back Ezekiel Elliott is reportedly visiting with the New England Patriots ahead of the 2023-24 season. More NFL news as the Indianapolis Colts star running back Jonathan Taylor has requested a trade from the club just ahead of the final season of his rookie deal. And in the CFL, the Toronto Argonauts remain perfect. They beat the Rough Riders 31-13 to improve to 6-0 on the year. The Lions are playing the Elks in the nightcap.